Today we will be discussing the mode of action of the immunosuppressant drugs cyclosporin and tacrolimus. But to understand these, we should review the immune system first. In humoral immunity, there are cells called B lymphocytes. These B lymphocytes have developed antibodies against specific antigens while maturing in the bone marrow. When certain foreign bodies invade, such as bacteria or viruses, a B lymphocyte detects the foreign antigens and a response occurs. The B lymphocyte then multiplies itself as memory cells and effector cells, and the effector cells release antibodies to mark the foreign antigen for destruction and track down more of its kind. Cellular immunity occurs when all other defenses of the body have failed. This system uses cells called T lymphocytes. These cells activate other immune system cells, fire up more T lymphocytes, cause inflammation, and regulate most of the immune system. When a healthy cell in the body gets hijacked by a virus, bacteria, or becomes cancerous, it sends signals to the immune system to destroy it. It does this by displaying abnormal proteins that tell helper T cells that they've been infected. The helper T cells don't actually kill it, but they call the shots in the immune system, so they activate cytotoxic cells by releasing cytokines to call them in. The cytotoxic T lymphocytes are the cells that do the killing. The cytotoxic T lymphocytes bind to the sick cell, punch a hole in the cell's membrane, and release an enzyme that causes apoptosis. When a cytotoxic cell destroys anything, it literally displays pieces of the dead cell on its membrane. Helper T cells then inspect the pieces, or antigens, that the cell presents to make sure they aren't killing healthy cells. This process is meant as a sort of checks and balance arrangement for the body's immune system. If this self-monitoring system fails, the cytotoxic T lymphocytes will continue destroying healthy cells, or foreign cells like newly transplanted organs. Regulator cells are a type of T lymphocyte. Their job is to release cytokines that signal to the immune system that the threat has been destroyed. If this process doesn't work properly, the cytotoxic T lymphocytes will just continue killing healthy cells. A fault like this can wreak havoc on the body's immune system. In fact, this is what causes multiple sclerosis. In the case of an organ transplant, foreign cells are introduced to the body. These drugs are given to suppress the immune system and prevent rejection. Cyclosporin stops the release of interleukin-2. This means the T lymphocytes won't attach to the foreign cells. Tacrolimus is a drug that protects the new organs by inhibiting calcineurin and in turn indirectly inhibiting the T lymphocyte activation. This decreases the immune system's defenses by lessening the number of attacking cells, meaning the transplanted organ ultimately has a better chance of survival.